Шепард только проснулась, и она в шоке, не понимает, что происходит. И как всегда, игра радует меня долгой загрузкой. Так, поехали. Эх, когда нажимаешь кнопку продолжить, ты ждаешь, что игра загрузится сразу, а не с двумя загрузками. Возьмите шкафчик пистолет гранёнка. Еще вспомнить, как это делается. Привет. Да, сейчас она поймет. Блин. Я скучаю, когда их не было. Нафиг термозаряды вообще сделали. Бесконечные патроны — это вообще классика. Хочу бесконечные патроны. Кто вообще придумал термозаряды? Так, давай, иди сюда. Да блин, где ты? Че тут прицел-то, блин? Стоп. Мне не нравится это. Проверка сохраненных данных. Какого фига ты заел? Сейчас все. Я нифига не вижу. Ты сломал. Исчезни. Так, ладно, надеюсь, пропадет. Давай, добивай уже. А, вы не можете меня убить. В обучении нельзя умереть? Офигенно. И проверка сохраненных данных сохраняется. Я не могу сохранить игру и перезагрузить, чтобы... Это проверка исчезла. О, все, наконец-таки, блин. Просто вот эта штука, проверка сохраненных данных, вылезла, и мне не видно было прицел свой. А ну-ка, ничего тут есть такое, да? Я первый раз просто довожу жизнь в этом месте до предела. Я не знала, что нельзя умереть. Ничего интересного, да? Можно. Только еще вспомнил. Ладно. Анна, что это за место? Зачем нам с удовольствием вообще дали? Так. Сегодня постараюсь месяц угару в соску сделать, но не факт. И что у меня где-то 2 часа есть. Просто я помню еще, что я на безумие ее обещала пройти. Так.
spotted. Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry, get to the door. Run.
Ран. Так. Убери. Давайте что-нибудь новое. Я знаю, я злой. Так. Так, что мне...
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 million credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets so much money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish we could get more in my once in a while.
Так, а тебя почему бюджет волнует? Это не твои деньги. Сейчас все будет, спасибо. Вот теперь должны не дублировать. Я забыла на телеке звук выключить. Она не бездушная стерва, но, возможно, боится, что Шепард может стать фавориткой, но Мири далеко не бездушная стерва. Так. Опа, сейф что-то пропустила. Я без понятия. А у Сейва, кажется, и не было ее. А хотя нет, чего-то другого было. Кто ты?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Сейчас же, всего несколько вопросов. Ну, я помню, что есть игра «Запомни», но, кажется, не у сейфа. И есть игра... Ладно, есть игра по выкачке денег, но там тоже не у сейфа. Всего несколько вопросов.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed, dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Так, где это 2 года? Где это мы? 2 года? Ладно, где это мы? 2 года. Да пофиг. 2 года.
Having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
А что с моим экипажем?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
А сам ты не знаешь, когда атаковать? Зачем? Чё ты такая пассивка, Джейкоб? Ненавижу тебя. Я тоже, кстати, биотик, так что не надо выпендриваться тут. Блин, обожаю вторую игру с перезарядкой умения. Учился фигу.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Самое смешное, что они не починили это, потому что это явный баг, когда Шепард кидает, у нее все умения перезаряжаются. Мои дела были так
They
плохи.
spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Притом закрытый гроб. Что за
What do you
технология?
mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
А если Шепард клон, такой же клон, как роботы из сериала «Мир Дикого Запада», просто ее несколько сотен тысяч раз по симулятору гоняли, чтобы она приняла такие же точные решения в реальном времени, как понимала и настоящая Шепард. Откуда ты знаешь, что клон? Но, кстати, да. Проект
Can you
классный.
tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Новейшие технологии. Кстати, новейшие технологии. А зачем новейшие технологии, если у батарианцев есть охерительная технология, которая может батарианку, которая почти вся сгорела, полностью восстановить за 2 или 4 недели из куска мяса.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
А Турианец, куда Гарус исчез? Он, ну да, он на Спектр собирался, а где они
Do you know
теперь?
what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Я хочу их найти.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Кстати, а почему Талия брата не ушла в паломничество? Она собиралась же... Фу, не в паломничество, а к себе домой. Она собиралась же после того, как закончится миссия с Арном. Комиссар, пусть слушает о
When I
себе.
first woke up, someone named
На
Miranda
планете,
was
он нужен
talking to
своей
me over the
планете.
radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Там что-то было
There
неладное.
was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Нет, просто она, помнишь, говорила в самом начале, ну, в конце, не в конце первой части, в середине первой части, что собирается после того, как закончит миссию Сарна, сразу отправиться к себе домой. Я думала, она не будет, сколько, полгода, год путешествовать Шепард на Нормандии, еще после того, как победят Сарна. Она сразу отправится домой, потом Шепард отдала ей части гетов. Почему она решила остаться Шепард, а не вернуться с полномочия, когда она является дочкой адмирала? Я хз. Ладно, давай выберемся отсюда.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Что там?
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Я сомневаюсь, чуть больше нескольких недель должно пройти, потому что у Шепарда рука была ранена, помнишь? Я сомневаюсь, что... Хотя, может, технологии есть, Гаруса очень быстро поставили на ноги. Ладно.
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything
Мне казалось,
I've
что
done.
полгода где-то прошло. Надо будет посмотреть. Должны же быть хроники какие-то.
Gear up! This room's crawling with mech.
Так.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Блин, ненавижу эту перезарядку. Можно мне вернуть мои старые пистолеты? Блин, ну мою снайперку отдайте. Кстати, моя снайперка. У меня снайперки нет.
They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
А что ты ожидал, когда всех не выпускал?
I'm hit! They shot me!
Пошли. Сам виноват. Блин, что мне тебя не себя представить? Ну, Джейкоба, кстати, я все-таки ненавижу.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality.
Дать.
If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Мне интересно, как они вообще собирались дать ей ту же личность. Что для этого они делали?
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
Давай-ка вытащим тебя. Я тебя помню.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me.
Страдай.
We talk about this after we
Нет,
fix my
страдай.
leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Так. Я вообще ксенофоб. Не люблю людей в маске. Так. Хотя не вру. Кто там?
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs help.
Все-таки есть несколько. Ну как и
Can't
есть.
get out of here till we fix Wilson's leg.
Так, ладно. У меня будет так работать. Так, я хочу R1.
Can't move.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Я никому из вас не доверяю.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Ты про девочку, кстати.
Where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Так, а может и не так.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters.
Я помню, может, перезагрузка.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Ладно, единственные люди, которые мне в масочке нравятся
Okay, we took him down.
сейчас.
But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Это да. Это точно. Но странно, что она на данных. Но в общем, любимые мои люди это Эшли Уильямс, блин, трейнер в третьей части и Хакет. Вот, больше все остальные, ну, Шепард, естественно, но так как я за Шепард играю, да, ну ничего о них не знаю, звучит знакомо. Зачем Церберу меня спасать? Ты мне соврал!
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Призрак.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Ладно, если валять его так звали, почему никто вообще не знает, кто такой призрак? Если тот, кто кодовое имя, тот, кто служил с ним, тот же Хакет, который участвовал в войне первого контакта, как и Харпер, должны друг от друга что-нибудь знать. Почему никто вообще не знает, кто такой? Я не работаю на Цербер.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Так. Обидно, что в игре, кстати, его имя ни разу не упоминается. Так. Я видел тут блок данных. Где он? Офиг. Блин, это сирена. Так. Тут есть что-нибудь? Тут же должно быть что-нибудь вкусненькое, какая-то инфа. Дайте мне что-нибудь вкусненькое. Ё! Так. Да. Ща посмотрим. Да блин, вы должны были стайкой вырубиться. Во. Умнички. Давай.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Тут еще что-нибудь может быть вкусно? Так. Взламывай. Привет, Миранда.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Как ты себе это представляешь? Я хорошо умею распознавать это. Хорошо, что теперь. Как вы себе это
Even if
представляете?
you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Теперь не допросишь.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Я умею распознать... Ты умеешь распознать ложь, Шепард? Я сомневаюсь.
I had a
Ладно.
feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Конечно, желаю. А другие
What
выжившие?
about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Некоторые могли
Can't
выжить.
leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Так. Где была
Convenient
ты?
that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Так, место назначения.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
А почему там вообще нельзя изначально было? Вот-вот. И еще с таким писком. Блин, я, кстати, от Шепарда не ожидала такой реакции в Цитадели. Это самое кайфовое, наверное. Блин, мне и брови все-таки не нравятся. Были бы они темнее, было бы лучше. А если я не
Not
соглашусь?
sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Проект
You're the
Лазарь.
Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Почему?
What does
Платили?
Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Пошли.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
А станцию взяли и просто бросили.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
2 года?
Did you say 2 years?
Те уже
Been gone that
говорили.
long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Я потерял много людей.
Most of my squad died in that fighting. They call me the Butcher of Torfin. I wish there'd been another way.
You got the job done. That's all that matters.
Не главное.
Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Kaidan Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Почему моя вина? Либо это, либо смерть. Это был простой выбор вообще-то. Либо это,
Being
либо
in
смерть.
command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Kaidan gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There
Не
are other
нужно было.
tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field
Эй,
test as
я
evidence enough.
о Басе. Почему ты не спросила о, базах Цербера, которую разрушила Шепард? Что за фигня?
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Или я там не все доделала? Ну ладно.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Внешний вид. Так. Ну, ошейник. Чоппер самая любимая. Давай все-таки это. Пусть будет обычный. Так. Без шлема. Нагрудник всем. Ладно. О, материал. Вау. Будем Оптимуса Прайма AST делать. Не да. Так, ладно, оттяну. Так. Ща. А более красный можно? Штука. Ладно, что если наоборот? Красно-синий. Вау. Так. Вот это кайфовый цвет, я не спорю. Нет, пусть будет синий-красный. Так. моя девочка.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Вы меня не знаете. Мне нужны ответы. Что мы знаем? Что мы не знаем? Мне нужны ответы.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I
Защитить
didn't spend 2
человечество.
years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Вы мне не друг.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Не так уж
Cut to
асен.
the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Цербер.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Тебе плевать на колонии.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Сейчас. Они боты. Какое им дело? Их не волнует победа. Их волнует ДНК. Так. Цербер. Почему я... Подожди. О помощи.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Почему я...
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Возможно, я верю. Возможно, я уверен.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Мне обидно то, что она не помнит про базу Цербера. И мне нужно им доверять. У меня есть выбор, чего ждать. И мне нужно им
Miranda
доверять.
killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them.
У меня есть выбор.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You
Записалась.
always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find
Никогда.
the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ага, наглый, высокомерный. Так. вернул к жизни, что я должна тебя расцеловать, 5-ю точку. И притом Шепард не просила об этом. У нее вообще никого не было, никаких зацепок, чтобы теперь цепляться.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Да. Просто помни, кто главный. Спасибо за воскрешение. Да ты ревнуешь. Да ты ревнуешь.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the Illusive Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
В чем проблема? В чем дело? Нам не обязательно нужно давать. В чем дело? В чем проблема? В чем разница?
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a
Мои
liability to
мотивы
our
спросил
cause.
своего, хозяина, собчонка. Так, Миранда, тебе
Tell me a
говорю.
little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
И тебя учили. Не нужно было нечто
I was
большее.
trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Не ищешь друзей, значит, а нафига ты на сайтах знакомств лазишь?
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Illusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Значит, что нас ждет?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Так, кого она ищет? Все равно детей она не может иметь. Текущее задание проекта Лазарь.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Например.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Illusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
И вообще, я не понимаю, нахрена Миранда хочет завести ребенка, если бы именно таким путем. Если бы она хотела завести ребенка, она могла бы тоже создать ребенка, как ее создали. Нахрена ей именно иметь детей? Вынашивать ребенка. Какая разница? Все равно будет, если она хочет своего ДНК. Хорошо, что главным был он.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Illusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Так.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Колонистам нужно... Я пока подожду с выводами. Я не вступала в
I
центр.
just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
Нет.
You're
Иди
part of
нахер.
Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you too.
Я хочу тебя
Fair enough.
пристрелить.
I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Ты урод, который думает, что Шепард нужна именно работа. Шепард нифига не нужна, это гребаная работа. Просто никто этим не хочет больше заниматься, кроме Шепард.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Я злой, а он... Блин, этот полный придурок, если с ним завести отношения, то он за те 6 месяцев, когда Шепард будет в тюрьме, пойдет и трахнет другую. И почему мне бы его не хотелось пристрелить? Ему просто пофиг полностью на Шепарда, и он говорит, что ее волнует работа. Поэтому надо изменять ей, ничего не сказав. И притом, блин, все равно бесит. Шепард очень много раз говорила, что хочет уйти на покой, правда, с тем же Гарусом, но, блин, если бы ее волновала работа, то таких диалогов нафиг не было. Просто Джейкоб не захотел этого проверять. Так. Текущее задание.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Так, пойдем.
That's all for now.
На самую дырку.
Yes, ma'am.
Самую большую дырку в этой игре. Точнее, в этой трилогии. Больше этой дырки, наверное, ничего нет. Так, нужно изменить снаряжение. Где шкафчик? Где шкафчик? Шкафчик, я видела шкафчик. Я хочу, если снайперка есть, взять ее. Да блин, где шкафчик? А, ладно. Это доспех, ну ладно. Не хочу.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Так, другие колонии.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Elusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Ладно, я перепутала эту миссию с Естром. Все равно стали слишком много миссий. Лучше бы с Гарусом было бы больше миссий. Ну ладно, Тали связана с метами, она типа ученый. Ну блин, она ученый по синтетикам. С какого перепугу она разбирается в поведении Солнца? Кстати, да.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Насчет представителей рас.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
ощущение, как будто звуки китов, блин. Чего я интересненького не знаю? Стоп, я не отсюда вышла. Кстати, мне теория, то, что в Шепард внедрили ИИ, очень нравится. Это логично, когда миссия провалена. Мы видим. Когда она Блин, не люблю я этих собак. О, вот! Вот та способность, которую я хотела. Ой-ё! А как исцеляться тут? Блин, я не помню, как исцеляться тут. Критическая ошибка, задание провальная. Продолжить. Блин, а как исцеляться? Кстати, странно, в обучении должно же было научить нас именно кредитовать с помощью мини-игр. Почему этого не было? Ни одной из двух мини-игр. Да, я штурмовик. Ты ж был в прошлый раз, когда я создавала Керса. Я при тебе создавала штурмовика. Кайфово, ладно, я теперь понимаю тех, кто говорил, что это офигенная штука. Да блин, откуда? Чувак, как ты меня голой рукой атакуешь? Стреляешь мне. Ладно. Где гад? Блин, настроен! Почему ты во мне целишься? Чувак, ты меня сбортил?
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Аптечка-то есть, а какие пользоваться, я не помню. Во, мини-игры. Наконец-таки. Начать обход. Да, я помню. Так. Все равно странно, что на станции не было. Как минимум должна была быть со взломом программ. Потому что штурмовик лучше адепта. То, что я хотела полетать. Мне говорили о способности полета, только я перепутала адепта со штурмовиком. Я хотела вот эту способность. Вот эту. Говорят, со спектром Мазари кайфовая. Которую я не помню, как сама. Да блин, как лечить тебя? Это перезарядка, как лечить тебя? Шепард, как лечить тебя? А, Вазир, кажется. Кайфово будет полетать. Опа, старый такой.
Look right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Наставляй на меня оружие.
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
Я на них не работаю.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Зачем эту белую линию делают? Блин, она портит весь обзор Наталья. Зачем вот эти гребаные лампы? Ненавижу их. А что здесь делает Витер? Думаешь, он жив? Ладно. А что здесь делает?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Почему, если он не любит толпы, он сразу нестабильный? Все должны обожать прям толпы народа. Нам нужно объединиться.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza. You're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Точнее, нет, как же кайфово видеть Талли в виде командующего, а то она задолбала подчиняться. Кстати, в теории Шиё тоже, если она лидер, можно поставить... Просто я ее ни разу главной не ставила в самой убийственной миссии. За что ты ненавидишь Цербер?
People really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Это да. Ладно. И они сдохли, они сами виноваты. Ни за что.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Vitor? Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't work together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
А почему Шепард не может
Quarians are an
пойти с
unexpected
аквариацией?
variable. They could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're saying the same thing about us.
Блин, Джейкоб, почему ты такая тварь, но такая умничка при этом?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead. Ed.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Эй, я хотела ему бошку взорвать. Не лезьте на свое дело. Я все-таки еще не поняла, как пенициллином пользоваться. Блин, настройки. Управление. Обзор управления. Мне не надо смотреть. Калибровка. Зашибись. Спасибо. И пенициллином меня никто не учил пользоваться. Ищите сами только. Спасибо. Блин, я не знаю. Ну, я слабак в каком-то смысле. Так. Да блин, иди сюда. Где? Я не вижу, кто он. Джек был уничтожен.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Ты сказала их задержать. Ты должна была приказать, а не говорить им задержаться. Блин, задержаться. Талия. Нельзя было приказным тоном? Их чё ныть? Пошла бы с ними, прикрыла бы их. Если эти идиоты сами. Ты же все-таки технарь, лучший технарь. По идее. Плюс у тебя есть карманный ботик. Могла бы им обеспечить дополнительную защиту, чтобы они не вляпались. Блин, почему у меня нет способности снимать щиты?
Target. Target dead.
Вот так.
Got it.
Я все еще не знаю, как пользоваться пенициллином. Мне это
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Он убивает людей Она сказала, людей Празы? А почему нет ее людей? Ладно.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Ладно, вали.
Grabbing cover.
Understood.
Все, я поняла.
Following.
Не поняла.
With you.
We'll
take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Да валите, я вам дала приказ.
Going to cover.
Далее, почему ты не спрашивай, блин? Могла бы их как-то прикрыть.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Ну так, тяжело у нас есть несколько... А ладно, тяжело. Блин, а снайперка? Где моя снайперка?
Target them!
Taking the hit.
Targeting.
Блин, как лечиться тут? Где пенициллин мой?
Right behind you.
Как кнопка пенициллин? Поль.
Right with you.
А, ну, пенициллин только для команды, наверное. Для Шепард. Для команды. А Шепард не нужен пенициллин, блин? Я не хочу с тобой говорить, ты засранка. Надо было вместе идти. Так.
I'll take it.
Это нам пригодится. Блин, почему я тут слышу китов? А, кстати, вышли некоторые. Нет, что-то казалось, все сдохли. А! Они сделали отдельное сохранение? Или они не сделали отдельное сохранение? Раньше не было разграничения по сохранениям. Неужели они это сделали? Ладно, почему мне раньше казалось, что все кварианты сдохли? Странно.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Так. Блин, казалось, что джойстик заел, а туда провод от наушников попал. Так, ладно, куда мне идти?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Теперь ты в безопасности.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Мы героя играем.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
Но
They took everyone.
Так, ну можно было выстрелить, конечно, в экранные, но это слишком долго. Мы не отсюда. Мы не отсюда.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Нет, все-таки
Looks like
в третьей
security
игре
footage.
будет другая
You must
шапка.
have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
Кто такие коллекционеры?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Так, но это глупый вопрос. Какие-то инопланетяне, сама не видишь, что они именно инопланетяне, ладно. Побег Витера.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
Инопланетянами, может, и не могут быть, но могут быть пришельцами. Может, призрак сумеет это понять? Так.
I want to know more about
Nobody knows much.
More importantly, why are they abducting human
Maybe
colonists?
the Illusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Спасибо, Витер.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Кстати, да, и с самого начала с колонии Витер упоминает темную энергию. Они тупо просрали весь сюжет. Зачем вторую часть делали, если у них был мостик? Третий, блин. Мне больше концовка капричная все-таки недодуманная, но все равно нравится. Я бы хотела больше про менее магический Mass Effect поиграть. Хотя тоже нелогичные, но, блин, с темной энергией это интереснее было бы. Зачем вообще Витер это упоминать? Не знаю, Виталий.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Светофор, да уж. Иронично в том, что, смотри, первый синий, зеленый, красный, можно как светофор. Иронично в том, что серый это продолжение жнецов, и переехала машина. Короче, можно представить, как будто тебя переехали. Буквально, в смысле, что ты забил на светофор. Сравнить. Все это сводится, все к светофору. Ведь так пойдет стали.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Кстати, недавно раскрыли концовку про королеву... Какую-то королеву, матку Цитадели. Все-таки концовка капричная мне более логичной кажется.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data. but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Что насчет данных Виктора?
The data from his Omni tool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Похоже, вы не удивлены, кто
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Так, Омега-4. Так.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Интерес к людям.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
И все равно никого не смутило, если они дюжинами даже собирали. Ну, в качестве рабов могли... Ладно,
интересно. Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Так, что вы от меня скрываете?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
В одиночку я не справлюсь.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
У меня была лучшая
Finding them
команда.
and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Ладно, первый будет Гарус. У меня была хорошая работа.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Ладно. Самый последний момент. Спрашивайте, кто
What
больше
about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Чем я смогу на это ответить? Мне нужно больше информации.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Он молодец, умничка.
Where's Liara T'Soni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Брун.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
А почему Тали Гарусу не сообщила сразу,
I get it.
что
They're not
ладно,
available.
Тали...
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
Я Спектр, а не просто лидер.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Поэтому за ним в самую последнюю очередь. Это приказ.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Поэтому...
What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Мне этот пилот не нравится. Можно нафиг его выкинуть? Нафиг. С моего корабля. Пусть идет нафиг.
Just like old times, huh?
Нет, из-за тебя, когда умерла.
Who's talking? I saw you get spaced.
А ты еще гнал на нее.
A lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone.
Я буду ссориться с Джокером.
Record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
А ты удел... Блин.
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
Пали с моего корабля. Ненавижу оранжевый. Он не смотрится вообще. Верните мне синий цвета. Нормально должно быть синий.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Кстати, этой музыки я тоже не помню. Вот это очень знакомо. У меня раньше на плохие наушники были. Полетели за Гарусом. Спасибо ему, и на сегодня все. Классика. Зачем вообще открытый мир делать? Вот такие миссии мне больше все-таки нравятся. Больше всего, кстати, в третьей части шикарно реализовано то, что одна планета на миссии. Притом сюжетка. Это офигительно было. И нигде не надо рыскать, искать, ничего не надо.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Это мой корабль.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
А почему ИР? Искусственный интеллект же, а Р откуда? Или это очепятка? Джокеру это не понравится, ладно.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Ну, ладно. Искусственный разум. Зачем... Ладно, зачем в одном тексте говорить искусственный интеллект и искусственный разум одновременно? С кем еще стоит повидаться?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Мне еще не нравится то, что все-таки, когда инопланетяне есть, называют их людьми. Вот это мне. Почему нельзя заменить слово люди на разумные? Было бы кайфовее звучало, а то люди, все инопланетяне люди, все, блин, эльфы это люди. Почему вообще их не разумными? Почему они должны быть людьми? Блин. Вот это обидно. Звучит плохо. Ладно. Или про расу все-таки больше упомянуть. Ладно, с ней приятно болтать. Давай, девочка.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
С удовольствием. Что с удовольствием? Что именно с удовольствием?
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Точно.
Okay, Kelly.
Она тёзка моего персонажа. Мою девочку тоже Келли зовут, но не потому, что... Келли. Ай, испортили. Давайте пообщаемся.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Что вы делаете?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Ладно, вопрос. Если у нас есть искусственный интеллект, нахрен нам нужен виртуальный интеллект? Зачем нам и тот, и тот? Искусственный интеллект не может... сути ограничено, ладно.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Хорошо, что... Ладно, держите от меня... В реальной жизни, я бы сказала, держите от меня дистанцию. У меня не очень хороший опыт со школьных времен. Ладно, хорошо, что вы здесь.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Так, что вы
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Lucifer to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
This organization...
We look out for human interests.
What are your responsibilities?
If any of the crew has important business to
Isn't that the type of task?
I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
How do you feel about being a...
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Да, тентакли рулят. Нам стоит заблизиться.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Так, нет.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Хотя даже эти-то не против Ханаров. Так. И у Лярки есть сестренка наполовину Ханар. Брысь! Брысь. Не надо так делать. Так. Ладно, сообщения я потом почитаю. Я пока что не хочу в них лезть, потому что я буквально хочу в этот раз их не пропускать. Блин, надо все-таки в Антхем когда-нибудь поиграть. Тут что-то можно было изучить. Кстати, а почему ты не сказала батарианцев люблю, дрелов люблю?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Все это слишком хорошо. Этот корабль только копия. Но это корабль только копия. Настоящий корабль создавали и турианцы, и люди. А это только подделка.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Нетик проснулся. Джокер, ты виноват в смерти, блин.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Можно тебя отрубить. Адаптация.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
Да, я очень хочу его задание.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
Что насчет старого экипажа?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Из-за кого ее не стало? Джокер, из-за кого? Вот именно.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Так тебе и надо.
That's it for now.
Поломай еще.
See you,
Yes, Shepard.
Нет,
That's all for now.
не договорила Джокера.
Commander.
Все, ладно.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Все, надо моего мальчика собрать, но еще двое остались. Я хочу сразу все купить на Омеге, блин. Как же я хочу Омегу Цитаделью назвать, но Омега не Цитадель. Точнее, нет, еще трое оставилось. С кем надо поговорить? Ну, хотя я могу с ними и позже поговорить, в принципе, ладно. Проехали, мне надо... Блин, почему я хочу Сарн сказать? Мне надо до Гаруса спасти, а потом можно всем остальным полялякать. То, что мне осталось где-то 19 минут. Ну, плюс-минус полчаса.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Я не могу сейчас починить филиалы, просматривать. Поехали.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
Пошли за моим архангелом. А у меня есть выбор. Могли бы сразу, блин, начать. У меня выбор небольшой. Кого взять? Миранду или Миранду? Джейкоба или Джейкоба? Ладно. И я просила снайперку. Ладно. За Легионом пойдем. Соберу снайперку. А не с Легионом. Так. У меня очков не осталось. Ладно, чуть ближе, чем Легион. Или за Легионом все-таки, не помню.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to...
И как это видно?
Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Давайте мне.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
А как же стелс-система? У нас же лучшая стелс... Ну ладно, лучшая она была 2 года назад, да? Расслабься.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Поцелуй от нее, кстати, выпросить.
Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Так. Отряд... Сейчас. Настройки. Игра. Безумие. Да, я люблю уникальные реплики, но в этом я ж постоянно их слышала. А что? Что ты хочешь? Естественно, я люблю уникальные реплики, находить что-то новое. А что ты предлагаешь, кого взять? Окей. Тогда это уже будет не сегодня. Кстати, я об этом не знала. Ладно, давайте... Окей, я буду Заид. Ты да. Привет. Но я не успею тогда сегодня, мне надо будет... Не видела ничего. Я Грюнта, кажется, собрала, а вот Заида с Грюнтом. И Заида я точно брала, да. Грюнта я не помню, брала ли. Скорее всего, не брала ни разу. Потому что я в первую очередь всегда за Гарусом шла. Да мне ж Гарус сама.
Please.
Дорогая.
You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
Ладно,
You Zaid Masani?
когда сегодня последнюю миссию Грюнта пойду.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Ты не заставляешь, ты меня заинтриговал.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Знаю, что это мое решение, но мне реально интересно просто. Тот выбор.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive raids even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Что его ждет?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Всегда есть подвох.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Но Mass Effect будет еще очень долго проходиться, потому что я все побочки хочу выполнить. Пошли за Грюнтом. Хотя, я не знаю, успею ли я. Я не ожидала, что 2 часа почти займет. Ну ладно, до 7:30 можно задержаться.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
Консул? Андерсон консул? Кстати, я впервые слышу, что Андерсона называют консулом. Зашибись, у меня закончились сохранения. 1 гигабайт. У меня... Закончились сохранения. Ненавижу. Ладно, свобода мне нафиг не нужна. Научная станция. Нафиг не нужна, не буду возвращаться. Да уж точно. Почему у нас дается больше 1 гигабайт? Это нечестно. Ненавижу PS-ку, точнее ненавижу разрабов, вот, то, что первый проход доказывает, что тут зависит от разрабов, потому что сохранений очень мало. Я надеюсь, Андромеда меня не подведет с количеством сохранений. Блин, я не помню, где Грюнт. Так, тут же должны мне указывать. Блин, стоп. Я... Ты про Заида мне что не скажешь?
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Мне нравится.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Про Заида ничего не хочешь сказать? Или ты только про Гаурус?
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Ладно. Так, где там мой Грюнчик? Мой сыночка где тут? Грюнт один из самых милашных персонажей. Так. Герой отступник на равных. Шепард. Где твоя снайперка?
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Broadcasting orders over loudspeaker. Charming.
Блин.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Когда я слышу фразу «очаровательно», я постоянно вспоминаю Спока из Звездного пути.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Heads up. Lookout post ahead, and they know we're here.
Уже знают. Ой-ё! Ладно, попробую проспидранить. Не пофиг. Ладно, не попробую.
Shit. Won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs, or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
Но это уж не важно. Я в любом случае Грюнта хотела с Гарусом к Мордрену взять.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Ну ладно, все равно в той же Андромеде я буду совершенно все диалоги слушать. Все уникальные. Попробую бы. Я как я говорил, что 4 персонажей буду играть.
What's he talking about?
Jador runs a Blue Suns outlier, and she's making Krogan for an army. But they all come out crazy, tough as hell, but just insane.
Stupid. You could hire an army of mercs for cheaper than that.
I don't know. I just point and shoot and bank my credits. Maybe there's something better in the labs.
Дать неверное направление рации, избавиться от этого. Дай неверное направление.
You heard the man on the radio. He needs direction.
I don't have the info they want. You showed up before I could get my normal sightings.
You have other problems.
Patrol, pack sighting east of Station 2. Yeah.
Copy. East of 2.
Bitch. They'll run blind into Krogan.
Вот и умнички.
Have you seen O'Keer? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
The scare was a nice touch.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's...
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Ладно, мне пофиг, я хочу. У меня времени нет на вас тратить. Правда, время просто есть на улице смерти.
Firing concussive shot.
Кстати, я не помню, я без Азари тут была или ни разу. И сейчас я Азари имею в виду, которая на Вермайре погибла. Опа! Умничка, что я надеялась, что не надо будет тратить на них время. Мирам тоже пришили. Заид, успокойся.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But
Интересно, что именно?
Something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
Выращенный уже взрослым.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Но сколько Кроганов за это время наемников полегло, наверное, собрали. Не оставляют же. Кроганы только и делают, что лезут в пекло и умирают.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be tested, but for what?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Но почему-то мне не кажется, что кроганская броня уж сильно дорогая. Я сомневаюсь с экономикой Кроганов.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It liked that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogan. Must be an attempt to cure the genophage.
Cure? Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
He was grown in a tank. It's probably crazy, like that merc said.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know.
He was grown
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
I have no idea. It doesn't look like he's had much success with these Krogan.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Блин, я хотела подкатить к Самаре, но вспомнила, что мы не убьем ее дочь. В этом случае, к сожалению, подкатить к ней нельзя.
Impressive. And dangerous.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Почему остался здесь?
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run. and I will not follow.
Очень жалко его.
I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Очень жалко.
Don't like the look of that. Stay alert.
Я буду отыгрывать то, что я... Короче, отступить как героя. Я не буду отыгрывать кого-то конкретного, я буду выбирать те фразы, которые мне нравятся. В первой части, короче, была мотивация в том, что дополнительная миссия есть. А тут мотивации кого-то конкретного отыгрывать нет мотивации. Но вообще, по большей степени, мне нравится просто отступника. Почему у меня такая вкусная давно? Ой-ё! Идите. Я ж не смогу тебя полетать заставить, пока не у тебя
Taking fire. Gotcha. Enemy charging.
Опа! Кайфово получилось. Ладно, я не хочу, они... Их очень много. Да блин, ты шутишь. Есть чувак, мне нужен еще один Кроган. Ладно, ты сможешь полетать, надеюсь? Это было близко. Я не помню, они бесконечные или нет. Да блин, вы не можете атаковать их. Стоять на месте мне невыгодно, мне осталось 13 минут. Примерно. Ну уже... забыла еще ж. До Кира я дошла. А не, еще не дошла. Вы ее лично. Так.
Hostiles incoming.
Так, ну ладно. Конечно. Ой-ё. Да. Ну это не смешно. Пожалуйста, скажи, что ты сохранился. Я даже не успела ничего сделать. Меня завалили. чтобы еще раз. Опа, не зря меня повалили. Я пропустила... Ладно, смерть, не зря была. Надо было давать оружие. Блин, что ж вы такие быстрые? Обожаю, куда улетают. Заедь, ты сдох. Нися. Так. Причем забагонная перезарядка. Да блин, я не это хочу. До сих пор жив? Блин, как ты выжил? Я ж тебя грохнула. Ладно. Я теряю просто время. О, ничего достала, просто пробежка. Странно, что сохранилось дольше. Или я тут... Стоп. Подожди, тут сухо. Да, я уже после того, как... Да блин, Шепард, почему ты не реагируешь? Ладно, чем этот наемник отличается от этого? Почему в этого нельзя, а в этого можно? Почему они оба турианцы? Если бы они были не турианцами оба, я бы еще поняла. Блин, я заблудилась. это мне не нравится. Верните пистолеты.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on.
Во, наконец-таки. Да, я помню, как это делается. Это можно забыть. Ладно, не суть. Да сколько ж тут лестниц? А ты можешь? Ты на меня целой толпой нападешь. Нет, конечно. Я что, похож на неопытного игрока? Жену Шепарда мы прибили. Бля. Точнее, актриса, которая... Ага, ну что это интересно? Сзади. Так.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Самое обидное, что ее нельзя пустить во второй части. Если бы ее можно было бы убить во второй части, то бы я ей, возможно, бы сохранила жизнь.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Сменит тон.
Not the smartest way to greet the heavily armed group that just kicked in your door.
I'm sure whoever sent you doesn't want me dead. No one looks for me without a motive. Certainly not the deceased Shepard. Surprised. All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions?
Ладно, откуда вы вообще знали, что творится на Вермаре, если даже Рекс не знал до того, как не попал на Вермар?
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But Before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
Я сделала необходимое.
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the Collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, Collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the Genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Неудача.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jedore asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the Genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
What did you get from the Collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the Genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the Genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the Genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the Genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Отдам тебя людям сервер. Ладно.
I'm getting you out of here. Cerberus has interrogators who can figure out if you're useful or not.
Any group that's spent enough to rebuild you won't care what it does to me. Perhaps we can strike a deal. One that secures my prototype. It is key.
Attention! I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks!
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
Теперь сила на моей стороне.
Sorry, Doctor. It appears your position is just weakened.
I understand, but you'll have nothing if she poisons us all. Jedore will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done. Kill Jedor, Shepard. I do what I must to save my life.
Ну, Грюнта я сегодня не буду оживлять. Ну, так как все времени нет. Только с Келом поговорю о Грюнте и все. Хотя в следующий раз главное не забыть.
I think she's talked enough. We're compromised. I got it. Okeer isn't the only thing I'll build more. There's always more.
Lock and load.
Heads up!
Миранда, я отдала тебе приказ. Где-то Джедора.
I'll create more. You won't win. You can't.
Все.
Incoming. Here we go.
Солдат белых сына. Да, он милаха. Кстати, а реально зачем?
Okeer wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
A bullet in the brain would save us a lot of headaches.
Мимо такого трудно пройти.
Pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll even help. I doubt anyone's ever asked for his opinion on anything.
Normandy, Okeer is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval.
Кое-что очень большое.
And he's a big one.
И очень милое. Блин. Ладно, обожаю такую. обожаю грунт. Ну все.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
Его никто не обучал так сильно. Ты правда в таком
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
Это самое смешное. Ладно. Все выбросим в космос. Это самое смешное.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Интересно.
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Так, все. Спасибо за просмотр. Не знаю, в следующий раз продолжу. Наверное, завтра. Сейчас. Пока.